For many people, this has caused controversy with meat eater fans about whether or not this is actually impactful for the environment. Leads me on to my question. Are lab-grown alternatives to meat the future for the environment? The answer to this question is yes. But before we get to that, we are first going to look at a little bit about the meat industry and veganism. Then we are going to examine how the meat process is made. And finally, we're going to talk about why it is a good product and why it is the future for the environment. According to the Economic Times, on November 11th, 2019, over Americans have eaten around 200 pounds of meat in the last year. That is just America alone. America loves their meat. America loves to have their burgers or have their barbecue wherever they go. But with this lab-grown alternative, this gives many people opportunities to have that simple time that many others haven't. Which also, according to Al Jazeera, on January 17th, 2020, 73% of arable land in the United States is going to be used up for meat production in 2050. In 2050, the population is going to skyrocket to 10 billion, meaning that many people are going to need their food. They're going to need their product. And so meat production is going to skyrocket, especially in places like here in Nebraska. We are very big on meat production, and this leads to veganism, leads to people who are vegetarians and don't want to have this sort of meat product able to ingest the meat and are able to have this process work. But how does a vegan burger work? How is it made in the first place? Well, according to BBC News, on November 30th, 2019, they take these stem cells out of the animal in the first place and make it into a sculpture. They make it into the type of meat product that you are currently looking for. This is an expensive process, leading up to $300,000 in trying to work this out because it's stem cell research. That is something that is very expensive and can take time. But it isn't the worst, because according to Brookings, on January 20th, 2020, this has been significantly cheapened nowadays, but it is not nearly as humane. It has been dropped down from $300,000 to just $300 in trying to get this meat-based product to work out and that many people can work towards it. But is it good? That leads me on to my next point. Is this a good product? Yes, this is a good product for the environment. The environment specifically, because according to the Science Line on January 15th, 2020, this drops down greenhouse gas emissions from 78% to 96%. This drops down greenhouse gas emissions significantly than with a normal meat product. With steak or a burger, this significantly makes people able to, this significantly adds to the environment, helps out with plant-based products. And according to the FDA, on January 19th, 2020, Burger King and other places have actually went through with this product and is able to work this out so that many people who didn't want to ingest the meat or didn't feel like having this in their bodies or felt the guilt from it are able to enjoy it in some form or capacity. So overall, I talked a little bit about what the meat product is, and I talked a little bit about veganism, then a little bit about the meat industry, then I examined how this meat process is made, and finally, I talked about if this product is good, why this product is good. So are lab-grown and plant-based alternatives to meat the future for the environment? Yes. While at this moment in time it is not good for the body because it has many forms of soy and many ingredients that are not very good for the body at the moment, this right now is more impactful, can actually help the environment in better ways. So the thing is, the future is that we have to wait if this product will get better.